Imagine this. What if the one moment you thought was small and insignificant became the turning point of your entire life? That's exactly what happened when a poor girl was handed a simple bank card, but what she discovered on that screen changed everything. Stay with me until the end, because this story will surprise you, touch your heart, and maybe even make you believe in miracles again. And if you feel even a spark of inspiration, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us share more life-changing stories with the world. Sheila was a young woman who knew the weight of struggle too well. Every day was a battle just to survive. She worked odd jobs, sometimes cleaning, sometimes waiting tables, sometimes babysitting, anything that could bring in a few coins to keep her mother's medicine and her little brother's school supplies covered. But no matter how hard she worked, it never seemed enough. Her shoes were worn thin, her clothes patched, and her eyes carried the silent exhaustion of someone far older than her 22 years. One evening, while standing in line at a local grocery store, Sheila quietly counted the crumpled bills in her hand. She wasn't buying much, just a loaf of bread, a packet of rice, and a small bottle of cooking oil. But even that felt heavy on her pocket. As she waited, a man in a crisp suit stepped in behind her. He looked like he belonged to a completely different world, expensive watch, polished shoes, a phone buzzing every other second. He noticed her fumbling with the coins, her face flushing with embarrassment. When it was her turn at the counter, the cashier scanned the items and Sheila froze. She was short by a few coins. The people behind her started shifting impatiently. Her throat tightened as she whispered, I don't have enough. She was about to put one item back when the man behind her spoke softly, Here, use this. He handed her his bank card. Sheila looked at him in shock. Sir, I can't. I don't even know you. Just try it, he said with a small smile, his voice calm but firm. Don't worry about the rest. The cashier swiped the card. But what came up on the screen wasn't just approval. Sheila's eyes widened as she accidentally glimpsed the balance displayed briefly on the register. The number was so large she almost dropped the card. Her knees felt weak. It wasn't thousands. It wasn't millions. It was more money than she had ever imagined could exist in one account. Her heart pounded as she returned the card with trembling hands. Sir, you're, she couldn't even find the words. The man simply nodded and took his receipt. Don't let that number scare you. Sometimes what people have on the outside isn't as important as what they choose to do with it. Then he leaned closer and asked quietly, Are you okay? You look like you carry the whole world on your shoulders. And that was the moment Sheila broke. She didn't mean to, but tears spilled down her cheeks as she whispered, I work so hard, but it's never enough. My mother's sick, my brother's school fees. I can't keep up anymore. She quickly wiped her face, ashamed to cry in front of a stranger. The man paused, then took out a business card. Come see me tomorrow at this address. Don't worry, it's not charity. I think I might have something for you. Sheila didn't sleep that night. Half of her wanted to believe he was sincere, the other half warned her not to get her hopes up. But the next morning, she gathered her courage and went to the address. What she found left her speechless. It was a towering glass building, the headquarters of one of the biggest companies in the city. The same man was waiting in the lobby. Good, you came, he said warmly. My name is Daniel. I run this company. I've been looking for someone with grit, someone who understands responsibility and sacrifice. Your situation, it doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. And I think you're exactly the kind of person we need here. He offered her a position, not a handout, but a real job with fair pay, training, and growth. Sheila could hardly believe it. She whispered, Why me? Daniel smiled. Because when I saw you yesterday, I saw myself years ago. I grew up with nothing. Someone gave me a chance when I needed it most. And now, it's my turn to pass that chance on. From that day forward, Sheila's life began to change. She worked harder than anyone else, proving herself every step of the way. Slowly, she paid off her mother's medical bills, ensured her brother stayed in school, and even started saving for the future. But what truly changed wasn't just her circumstances, it was her belief that kindness, even in the smallest gestures, can open doors you never thought possible. Years later, when Sheila stood as a manager in the same company, she remembered that first day at the grocery store. And whenever she saw a struggling young soul, she carried Daniel's lesson forward. Sometimes all it takes is giving someone a chance to check the balance of their own worth. So remember this, friends, miracles don't always appear as sudden windfalls or strokes of luck. Sometimes, they come in the form of a stranger's hand, a card passed across a counter, a single moment of kindness that changes everything. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Every click, every share, helps us bring more stories of hope, courage, and humanity to you. And who knows? Maybe your kindness today will be the miracle someone else is waiting for.